Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today to hear a little bit about how to avoid the overwhelmingness of household chores. I am literally in the middle of 4 loads of laundry. I've got a basket full there. I've got a load that needs to go from the wash into the dryer and another load that needs to go into the wash. So before I get started, go ahead and give me a little shout out in the comments and tell me the number of loads that it would take for you to get back on track with your laundry. And while you're doing that, I will go ahead and tell you a little bit about the simple trick that I've learned. Obviously, I haven't been applying it as much lately, but this is just as much a reminder for me as it is a lesson that I can share with you, because I know that when I do apply this simple trick, it really does work and it keeps my life less stressful and my home more peaceful, and it really is worth it. And so that simple trick is to do 1 full load of laundry and 1 full load of dishes from start to finish every day. So what that looks like for me is in the morning, get the laundry going before we head out for the day, and before we really even get our day started, we get the laundry going. And one of the ways that we do that, one of the ways that I find that helps us to do that, is we don't use hampers, dirty clothes hampers in our house. We put the laundry straight into the wash machine when it's dirty. Now, given there are some things that have stains on them that need a little extra work, those go on the dryer first. There are some things that need a more delicate cycle, and so those go onto a shelf above the laundry. But generally speaking, dirty clothes go straight into the wash machine, and that way in the morning when it's time to get the laundry going, it's already in there, and all I have to do is fire up the machine and throw in the detergent and we're good to go. Now, once that's going, we do things like pack the lunches and get the kids ready for their day, and hopefully, if I've timed it well, and that's the trick too, to make sure that you get your laundry going soon, if I've timed it well, then I'm able to move it from the wash machine into the dryer as we head out the door. Just takes a couple minutes, so you can really do it right on the way out the door. And for me, my laundry room is on the way out the door, and so that works out really well. For you, you may have to figure out how to make that work a little differently, but I do highly recommend getting that laundry moved from the washer to the dryer before you leave, especially if you're going to be gone for several hours at a time. If you're going to be home in a couple hours, if you're going to drop the kids off and run a couple errands and be home soon, you can probably wait and move it to the dryer later, but nobody wants to come home from a long day and find stinky, wet laundry that now has to be washed again because it is no longer clean and fresh smelling. So step 1, get the laundry going. Step 2, move it to the dryer before you head out for your day. And then step 3 is to actually, 3 and 4 together, fold and put away. And the putting away is always the biggest struggle for me. So I don't know if that's your struggle. Folding is a big struggle for me too, but we'll talk about that another time, or you can give me a shout out if that's where you think your big struggle is. But really, for me, as a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom, I can usually find some time while the kids are at school to get the laundry folded and put away, especially if I stay on top of it. If it's 1 load a day, you're only doing 1 day's worth of laundry. And given you may have to throw in, the sheets that got soiled the night before, but now you have space to get it done and you have time to get it done, and it's not on top of multiple loads of laundry that you've fallen behind on. So I get it folded, put away while the kids are at school. On a good day, again, on my struggle days, it gets folded and put into the basket and put in piles in the right rooms where it needs to go. But ideally, on the perfect day, you get the laundry done from start to finish, washed, dried, folded, and put away, and it stays very manageable. Those of you who were listening carefully might have heard me say at the beginning that you also need to do that with your dishes. For our house, we do that kind of in the reverse of the laundry. What we do is load up the dishwasher all day with the dirty dishes and run that when the dishes from dinner are in there and everything is done. And then the next morning, try and find some time early in the day to get it unloaded and get those dishes put away. Again, you start the day with clean dishes, put away where they belong, and you end the day with a clean kitchen full of dishes in the dishwasher that are getting nice and clean. And really, these tricks apply to so many household chores. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, so we're not going to get into all of them, but I do appreciate you stopping and joining me for all my craziness of laundry today. Still going strong and hopefully going to be done pretty soon here, but I hope that this helps you to not be so overwhelmed with your chores. And I know my daughter, my little helper, one of my biggest blessings of being a stay-at-home mom and being able to work at home and earn income here, wants to say goodbye to you guys. So thanks so much for checking this out. If you want to hear more about the laundry, safe and effective household cleaning products that we use, feel free to click the link in the description below and check that out. Check out the company that we partner with to be able to earn an extra income at home. But for now, we're going to sign off, and we hope that you will join us another time to hear more from Tammy's tips for today. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.